For question 18, the diagram below shows two right angle triangles and we have ABC and APQ which are joined together. We've been told A to B is 8.2, B to C is 6.4 and P to Q is 7.9. And the angle CAQ makes 90 degrees, so CAQ is a 90-degree corner. That's going to be important for the second part of the question. But for part A, we've been asked to calculate the size of angle X, which is here. So this is just using our normal trigonometry rules. So we're thinking SOHCAHTOA. And looking at this triangle, if here is my angle, the side opposite it is 6.4 and the side adjacent to it is 8.2. So I have O and A, so I'm going to be using the tan ratio. So tan of X will equal the opposite over the adjacent. So I'm going to substitute some values in now. So tan X is 6.4 divided by 8.2. Now to get X by itself, I need to do the inverse of tan, which gives me tan to the minus 1 of whatever 6.4 divided by 8.2 gives me. And when I type that into my calculator, I get 37.971, and I'm going to round that to something nice, which to one decimal place is 38.0 degrees. For part B, we've been asked to calculate the length A to Q. So again, we're looking here the distance from A to Q. Now, looking at what we've already been given, we know this length here is 7.9, but we're missing some information now. We need something else to give us a chance of finding this length here. So I'm going to use the fact that I know, well, if this whole corner is 90 degrees, but then I know that X is 38 degrees, the first thing I can do is 90, take away this 38, which will leave this angle by here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is 90 take away the 38 degrees, which will leave me 52 degrees. So that tells me this angle here is 52 degrees. I can now use that to help me answer the rest of the question, because I have, if this is my angle, this side is the opposite, and we've been asked to find this long diagonal here, which is opposite the right angle, which tells me this is the hypotenuse. So if I label that for you, that's my O and that's my H. So again, looking up at the top, I'll be using, for O and H, I'll be using the sine ratio. So sine of 52 is equal to the opposite side, which is 7.9, divided by the hypotenuse. So for the next bit now, to make X the subject, I need to be basically timesing through by X and dividing through by sine 52, which effectively makes these two switch places. So again, just be careful when you do this that you understand when and why you're doing it. So 7.9 is equal, so X is equal to 7.9 divided by the sine of 52. That would give me an answer of 10.025. So round into something reasonable. One decimal place is 10.0 centimeters.